Good day, everyone, and welcome to Webinar 2.0. It's a pleasure to have you here again. So during that last session, we explored how organizations can strengthen their cyber posture by empowering employees through awareness, because I believe that employees being aware means that the organization is secured. So we are building directly on that foundation today with an entirely different team, which is turning employees into the first line of defense. So the YouTube link for the first webinar we had would be sent in this chat box so that we can look at it after this webinar and follow up, because this webinar today is a follow-up kind of to the first one we did before. So with that, this session is designed to help organizations shift from being reactive in protecting their devices and their data to being proactive in security culture. Our first speaker, we already know Christiana, most of us already know her. She's an experienced cybersecurity awareness specialist. So also with her in-depth knowledge and understanding on how human behaviors can influence security outcomes. So today she will be giving us, speaking on a powerful topic, which is cybersecurity culture by design. If you want to break it down, it will be embedding security into everyday decision-making for employees using Kaspersky automated security awareness platform to build a secure workforce. So before I call her up, I would like to make some certain notes. If you have any question during the course of this webinar, you can drop it at the Q&A section of this platform so it can be addressed as at when due. So with that being said, Christiana will be showing us on how Kaspersky automated security awareness platform can transform regular staff into confident, security-conscious decision maker. So Christiana, please, we welcome you to the floor for you to give us this mind-blowing topic. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. Oh, good afternoon, sorry. Please, if you can see my screen, can you just notify in the chat box that you can see my screen? So, and if you have any questions while we go ahead, please make sure to drop your questions in the chat box. So once again, thank you for joining. Thank you for coming to this webinar. So I'm going to take us through a topic titled Cyber Culture by Design, how embedding security in everyday decisions for employees using KS app, like we call it, but it's in full form, it's called Kaspersky Automated Security Awareness Platform, and how to build a secure workforce. So going ahead, sorry. So I'll be talking about how employees have caused incidents in the organization. So we have series of them, and for this meeting, I came up with 7 of it. The first one is downloading malicious files, which we all know is common because people don't check out the files they download. They just see something. As far as like they might use, they are saying something interesting, like, oh, download this file. Or maybe your HR sends you a message. Your HR sends you a message about downloading a file, that if you download this file and if you fill the form, your salary will increase without knowing what they are downloading. As far as they see salary increments, they download. That is the number one major thing that causes incidents in the organization. Another one is weak or unchanged password. So once we don't get it, we don't have the time to we don't change our password occasionally. We change when we want to change. Maybe we are not able to log in. That's when we want to change our password. But normally we are supposed to be changing our passwords every time, like maybe once in a month or every month to change your password to not even a smaller one, like using your name and adding 1, 2, 3. No, using passwords that cannot be taught. The next one is unsecured websites. So we have some websites that are not secured that people go into, and in some organizations they have a policy for it. Like you don't go on Facebook, you don't go on Instagram, you don't go on WhatsApp when you're in the organization. It's only when you leave you can be checking those websites. So once that policy is not in the organization and our staff are not trained, they tend to check out websites that are not even allowed. Then the next one is unauthorized data sharing systems. So people come and share data. Some people come into the organization and say, "Oh, I have a film I want you to watch. I saw this film on so place. Oh, can you check it out?" They then share to Zenda or through some places that are not even making sense, and that's it can compromise the organization, because once you are already connected to the network of the organization, anything you do can affect the network of the organization. Then the next one is phishing attack, phishing emails. We know most of us see phishing emails, and because we are aware, we are IT leaders in our organization, we don't tend to know, we don't tend to like click it. But the people who are receptionists, the people who are the cleaner, even sometimes the cleaner have emails they use. So once they see all those kind of things, they click it without even knowing because they are not aware. Some people like in the front desk, so a lot of people that are not in big places in the organization, like they're just having a number of workload. So they just we feel that those people cannot be used to attack us, but they can use them to attack us. The next one is if you don't get to update your system, because like now in our organization, we use Kaspersky, and for it allows you to update because there are evolving threats that happen. A lot of threats are evolving. And if you are not up to date, we are lacking behind. So once we're able to update our systems, we come in the morning, we know that, oh, you need to update your system, you need to clear out some things, it can work. So this platform, KSAP, Kaspersky Automated Security Awareness Platform, it teaches our employees on how to update their system and how to observe phishing attacks and everything, and also unauthorized devices. Some organizations don't allow you take your system into the organization. Some organizations don't allow you bring things that are not part of their system because you're bringing, and if it is not authorized, if it is not being properly checked by the IT person, you can use that to the employee can use that to allow the attackers get into it. So for this, I have for this journey, I have prepared 4 things to use for this journey. I prepared while cyber culture matters in the workplace, from awareness to behavior, turning knowledge into daily action. How organizations can save money when employees are cyber aware, and why Kaspersky Automated Security Awareness Platform is the best fit. Then for this, I'll be going through why cyber culture matters in the workplace sector. So first of all, the reality of all of it is that most cyber incidents don't start with technology, they start with people. A single click, a weak password, or a misplaced trust can open the door to breach. And when I say people just don't know what they click, so people who are not aware, they just see something, they just want to see something. Maybe they saw something about salary, about winning a phone, about winning a free lunch. They just want to click without even thinking, oh, this is bad or something. They just want to click. And that one is weak password. Weak password, we are not changing our password. We're using like me now. Let me say I'm using Crispana 123 instead of me to use something better, which is wrong. I don't have to use that. So this platform shows that 80 to 90% of cyber attacks stem from human error, and employees often act confident but incorrect when making security decisions. They act like they know because they are in the Gen Z era. Everybody has the information of knowing, but they don't know because there are some terms and technology that are being used by these cyber attackers. So they need to be able to be aware, and this platform trains them to be aware. The shift we need: firewalls protect systems, culture protects people, and culture is a way of life. Culture now, let me say, I'm Igbo. You are some of people on this call can be Yoruba, Hausa. We have the way we dress, we have the way we eat, we have the way we relate. So when we embed cyber culture into the organization, it becomes a way of life for the people. They need to know that, oh, this is how we need to act, this is how we need to do things. And when security becomes part of everyday behavior, employees transform potential risk into organization's strongest defense. And when your employees are already aware, they're already equipped, they know how to see that risk and say, oh, this risk is risky to my organization. Someone that's paying me money, pay me salary. I can't be the one who's going to make him go down. So I need to act right. I need to act well. And they become the strongest line of defense. There was a real life event of a nurse in a hospital. that received an urgent email asking her to verify her login. Normally, we all see these emails. Maybe we want to try to log in into our Gmail or like, imagine now I'm using the system now and maybe my Gmail is on this system and it's asking me to verify my login. And I'm not the one who did the action of verifying my login. And I'm seeing a message like that. Oh, me not knowing that they are trying to attack me. I click on that login and I put my password and I put my email. Even though I'm using my Gmail in that system, it is still getting into the network of the organization. I have compromised that connection like that. Because of a recent awareness training, she didn't click and immediately she reported it. Because you need to be able to report. We need to let them know that anything they are saying that is wrong, report it to me. Because if you are aware, if you know what to do, or you don't know what to do and you click, you have made the organization lose a lot of money. Even reputational damage can happen. So the company discovered it. That was a real phishing attack, targeting hundreds of employees, and her quick action allowed the team to block emails hospital-wide and prevent credential theft because they wanted to thief some credentials from the organization. So she was able to observe and see and report. And a single cyber-aware behavior, posting and reporting, protected the entire organization. So that is how she saved that organization because she was cyber-aware. So there are some people who are not as aware as this person. And if they were not aware, they would have made the company lose a lot of money, lose a lot of downtime because they will not be able to work. Just imagine the system is compromised and systems start getting compromised. Downtime will happen. And our revenue is based on our time, on everything we do. So I'm not talking about from awareness to behavior, turning knowledge into daily action, how behavioral change is formed. So I'm going to use an example of a child and a mother. So now I want to teach my child how to sing A, B, C, D to Z. I just gave back to my child. Like my child is 1 year and let me say 2 years old. She's talking, but she doesn't know how to speak well. And I want to take her to the line of education. So I just start singing A, B, C, D, E, F, G every day to her. Every morning, I wake up in the morning, I tell her A, B, C, D. At night, I tell her A, B, C, D. Then I see in the next 1 week or 2 weeks, she's singing it to me. I have conditioned how to make sure that she knows how to say A, B, C, D. By thinking it to her, I conditioned that idea into her head. And now she has changed from not knowing how to say ABCD to now start saying ABCD. So people don't change behavior by knowing. They change by repeatedly doing what they have been taught. So I teach you ABCD, you're coming to me, you're saying, Mommy, it's ACC. I say, no, it's ABCD. I keep saying that to you because I want you to be able to pronounce it well. So this is how the platform is. The platform is in your face. It reminds you every day, or like for us, it reminds us every week. For every Monday, there's a reminder that you need to take this training, you need to take this course, you need to be able to know how to evolve. So it comes repeatedly to our face. Cyber awareness becomes cyber behavior when habits are reinforced over time. So it's not by doing it just once. It's a continuous process. You take it one step at a time. Every time it comes to your face, oh, to do this lessons, you need to do this training. That is how the platform is. Here are conditions the employee to shift from risky to secure habits. So they might fall at first because KSAP has the phase of training, simulation, and everything. So you might start with simulation. You don't want to train, you just want to start with the simulation. You can be able to know the capability of that employee or on how you can handle threats. So when it comes at first, I might start with a simulation attack. And first of all, as it just happens, I say that, oh, I fail for the simulation attack. I don't know anything. Only the IT person knows. So that's risky behavior. If he keeps seeing it like he does it once, second time, third time, he observes that, oh, he's always failing. So why am I failing? And KSAP does, once you fail, he gives you a reinforcement message that, oh, you are doing well, oh, you did bad, you fell for this attack, or you did well, keep it up. This is what you can do better. So that's how it works. And mistake receives instant corrective feedback. Like I said, it will correct you immediately. Oh, you fell for this attack. This is what you missed. Why safe actions and positive reinforcement, shaping behavior through each interaction. So once you pass this, once you get the positive reinforcement, like once you make a positive feedback, you do something right, you do something well, it gives you that reinforcement message that, oh, you did a good job, you didn't fall for this attack, you did well. Then this conditioning gradually replaces negative with positive habits. So the negative one is clicking suspicious link, ignoring warnings, and the circle, like I said, is training, stimulation, feedback, repetition. It can be changed. This circle can be changed. You can start from stimulation first, then followed by training, feedback, and repetition. So this stimulation and training depends on your organization capability. So I might want to know my organizational capability and start with stimulation without training. So once I say that they fall for this simulation, I now say, oh, let me start training them in this way. Then the next one is the positive one is pausing, spotting threats, and reporting quickly. Continuous learning strengthens the new behavior. Short repeated learning moments build muscle memory, making secure actions automatic. So once this attitude is correct, once this learning is repeated, it makes that conditioning become very, very efficient. So just that you are already into it. Any attack you see, it will never come from you. It can never be from you because you're already aware. And the result is that employees move from simple awareness to instinctive, secure behavior, acting safely by habits, not by instruction. I'm not telling you now, click this. It is already part of me. I want to be able to click on my own. I'm not saying, oh, I just saw something. I have to call my IT guy. Oh, please come and help me see what I saw. No, I'm already into it. I already know what to do once I see that kind of thing, and I'm already fighting it as I see. I only can tell my IT person, oh, this is what I saw. This is what I did. Oh, then he will tell you, oh, you did well. Good job. There was a story about a grammar school who deployed PSAP in their organization. With continuous simulations, staff began showing real behavior change. They paused before interacting with unusual emails, reported more suspicious activity, fewer incidents were caused by human error. The IT leader confirmed that the platform reduced end user security issues and increased overall vigilance. Organizations save money when employees are cyber aware. Awareness training reduces risks by teaching staff how to recognize suspicious emails, use strong password, and report threats early. Preventing one breach, just one breach, can save millions. There are a lot of stories of one breach from one particular employee. I know of Mark Spencer. I know of even this one from this Makadenuga. Sorry, what's Otodola that was having issues last week that some people came into his somebody hacked his system, his phone, his used phone to go and get hacked. Even Otodola, most of it is being happened by just one person. One person can cause a lot of damage. Then a real life event. A senior IT support engineer in a bank noticed a suspicious phone transfer request for 2 million, which is a normal thing for that person to observe. So I think they always have a transaction on a daily, on a weekly basis. The request seemed routine. That means it is a normal thing to be happening maybe at that particular day in the week. But the log entries showed anomaly. Anomaly means it is not okay. It's not working, like it is not looking normal. It's not normal. So that long entry, so he saw it, he flagged it. The transaction was confirmed fraudulent. The bank did not lose the money. He leveraged the situation to improve the system's detection of such anomalies. So once this happened, this person, this employee, was able to even help them how to detect such anomalies because he saw that the long entry wasn't correct. So he worked with his instincts and helped that organization save money. And this is how we can help our organization save money by our employees being cyber aware a lot. Even the Access Bank story of the employee who was trying to hack, who was hacking into client's accounts and was sending money to himself. Close to $500,000 was at stake. So a lot of things happen once our employees are aware, and once they are not aware, we try to make them aware, even by being positive with them, being giving them support. And this platform is there to give them support. It helps them, it tells them, it gives them good feedback, it gives them bad feedback, even tell them what to do once they take a wrong decision. And the next one, I'm talking about why KSAP is the best fit for the job. Why KSAP is good to, because we have other platforms that are also security awareness platform, but KSAP is the best fit because it has ready to use modules, no heavy setup. You're not heavy IT setup. You're not setting too much. You're not setting things too plenty. It's just get your workspace, get ready, add groups, assign them to training. And if you want to do the phishing simulation attack at first, you, if you add the emails you want to do it to, you whitelist the domains and you're ready to go. It covers phishing, password, safety, ransomware, and many more. A lot of modules or a lot of training on how you can be the best employee is in this because it covers phishing and password safety, ransomware, and many more, even malwares. It covers them. Also, engaging simulations that makes lessons stick. So the lesson you are learning will stick once you are done with a lesson or a training. It gives you tests to run, and once you if you fail or you pass, it tells you what you've done well and what you've done wrong. Also, it provides the team with reports and metrics on the employee's progress. So if an employee is doing well, passing through these courses, going through it, it shows a report, oh, this person is on track. But if this person is not answering or doing any of these courses, it shows that this person is behind track and repeats his continuous reminder, oh, you need to take these courses, you need to take these courses. That is how it works. So I have a story about what KSAP did for me. So I'm going to talk about it now. The next one is what happened to me in the organization. So during we were having an event, our Cyber S Summit, and I received an email from the IT of my firm because we also use KSAP here, and it reminds us every week on how we can take the courses and everything. So they won't tell you. You can't tell you what they want to do. So they didn't tell me about it. So I just knew that I received an email that, oh, this event has been cancelled. And I was like, how? It's going to happen on Friday. And you are sending me this email on a Wednesday that it has been cancelled on Friday. So what should I do like this? I was even about to cry. So, however, because I was already undergoing KSAP training, I paused, sent the email, and realized it was a test. Because there will always be something for you to observe if you look closely. They cannot know it all. They cannot, they might get it all, but there's something that must be fishy. It cannot be all correct. So now the address they used wasn't correct. So because of I had already paused, even though I was panicking, I paused. I saw that the address of the hotel we were trying to use was not correct. Then I knew that this training had helped. I had to talk to my IT people that, oh, see what I saw. Then I told me it was a test and I didn't fall for it. So that is how KSAP can equip our employees on how we can be able to pause and assess the email before we fall for it. Then, this is my conclusion part. Cybersecurity is about firewalls and software. It's about making the right decisions for our organization. With KSAP, organization is Nigeria's save money saves money, saves time, and build a resilient workforce. Please, I don't know if I'm talking too fast or something, but if you have any questions you want to ask me or something, you can just drop on the chat box because I've come to the conclusion of my slide. And I want to say people matter and awareness is protection. So we all matter, and for us to be aware, we are protecting our organization. So this is a QR code for you to book the POV. So we do something about proof of value. So we can be able to have a one-on-one interaction and also show you how the platform works. So please, if you want to have a section with us, you can scan this QR code to have the section with us. I'll be putting it maybe later on after the second speaker speaks. We'll put this up so that you can be able to access it so that you can POV because that's proof of value. So you can understand this platform very well. So thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate and have a lovely day, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, that was quite insightful. Thank you so much, Christiana. For that insightful session. You've given us a very clear picture of how culture, behavior, and structured training come together to build a very good resilient workforce, which is really good for every organization to adapt. So without wasting much of our time, like she said, please, if you have any question, you can drop it in the Q&A session or even in the chat box. We address that once our second speaker is done. So I want to introduce the second speaker of this today's event, who is no other person than Inioluwa Kindeyin. Inioluwa is a very good standout cybersecurity product manager known for his ability to break down complex cyber patterns into practical for a very good real-world understanding. So now Inioluwa will be speaking on a topic that affects every organization today, which is the psychology of clicks. So we should get ready that this session will open our eyes to why employees exploit human tendencies, and also how organizations can stay ahead of all these challenges. Yes, how organizations can stay and be proactive too. So, Inioluwa, we are really glad to have you here. Please go ahead and tell us, explain to us and make us see reasons behind the psychology of clicks. You can go ahead, please.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Inioluwa Kindeyin, the product manager for cybersecurity at Exxon Solutions Limited. So today, regarding this webinar, our topic today is turning employees into our first line of defense, and I'll be focusing on the psychology of clicks, how to build a security conscious workforce across your organization. So my colleague Christiana has laid a very good foundation. So I'll be writing on that. So I'm going to be sharing my slide now. So I want us to indicate once you are able to see my slide. Okay, so can we all see my slide?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I will start by introducing Action Solutions. So Action Solutions Limited is a digital and a cybersecurity organization. We specialize basically on cybersecurity solutions and services. We also provide digital and business service to all our customers. And our vision is to become a global league recognized digital firm, which is to be well recognized globally in providing digital solutions and services to companies, to both small business and enterprise ventures. So, and our mission is to consistently deliver quality information technology and innovative services for people and communities. While our strategy is understanding our customers' need and requirements in order to be able to provide solutions to transform their businesses. Okay. So these are our core values as a company. Integrity. We also provide quality services, and while providing quality services, we also tend to innovate in ensuring that we provide innovative ideas that will better serve your organization. And we also work as a team, and we are client-centered. The goal is to ensure that our clients are dazzled and they are pleased. Okay, so this is our lead consultant, Mr. Segun Akonde, and this is a picture with him with the founder of Kaspersky, Eugene Kaspersky, and these are the certifications that we have gotten in times past. We have 10 years partnership with Kaspersky, and this year makes it 10 years. So extended, we have certifications in different aspects of the Kaspersky ecosystem. EDR certification, security education certification, and in the whole Meta region, we are the ones with all these certifications, and we are also an MSP partner. Okay, so let me introduce the topic for today is the psychology of clicks, how to turn your employees into the very best defense. Okay, so according to research, 90% of cyber attacks comes from employees. Humans are the weak chain when it comes to cybersecurity. Humans are the weak chain. So the owners rest on us to ensure that the very humans who do the major work for us are well equipped with the right ideas and the right knowledge to safeguard themselves and to safeguard companies' information systems. So what is psychology of click? Psychology is just the method in which hackers use to gain access to a particular employee. For example, now they can send an email to an employee in such a way that the email will look in such a way that is very, very urgent. Like they don't do anything now, something bad is going to happen. So they can use that one to get the attention of the employee. And another psychology is authority. This looks like it's become somebody important. They can use an email of somebody important within the organization and just maybe copy the first name and the last name and then send it. So if the employee is not well informed to read through the email address, we just focus on the first name and the last name and then respond and click on it and then they gain access. So another method hackers use is curiosity. You want to know what it's all about. You want to understand, maybe somebody saw an email, payment receipt attached. You saw an email that says payment receipt attached or an attached, a report has been attached to the particular mail. You want to click on the email to see what is going on, to see the attached document, to see what you received. So that curiosity is what makes employee to want to click. So for example, an employee received a DHL link, and maybe the employee is expecting a delivery from DHL, and then the attacker is able to understand the emotion of the employee and then send a particular link to them. So the employee just this email looks like what I've been expecting, and then click on it. The employee has already fallen victim for that particular attack. So and number 4 is habit. Some employees are used to clicking on anything that enters into their mailbox. They click without thinking. So it is in the training that you will inculcate in them the habits and the culture to not just click on any link, but to verify every mail that comes into their mailbox before clicking on them. Trust. Some mails look familiar. Some emails look familiar. For example, the mails can have company brand colors. They can even mimic company signature. They can even mimic a particular vendor that you are used to. They can mimic their template and send it to you. So it will feel legitimate, but it is not legitimate because it's poses a very great threat to the organization. For example, now, let me give an example. Now, if an attacker can copy an HR template from a company's website that you are used to and just send it to you and say, okay, you have a leave of it. And most employees, they want to see, they like leave. So seeing that kind of email, click on it and the employee is gone. Okay, then the last 2 is the fear of missing out, FOMO, and empathy and helpfulness. The attacker is trying to play the help scenario to the employee. Let me help you. If you click on this email, we help you with the knowledge of making dollars every day. So the employee is looking at it and is thinking in his head, if I click on this email, I'm able to know what to do to get this kind of money every single day. So they're trying to position of helping the employee while they are trying to actually gain access to the organization and perpetrate their evil venture. So why is awareness critical? So awareness is critical because cybersecurity is constantly changing. It's constantly changing. The threat landscape is changing every day. It's changing every day. In Kaspersky, there's what we call threat database. The threat database is being updated every single time. Why? Because newer malwares, ransomware, and viruses are being released every single day. As we're talking now, somebody is sitting down somewhere and is writing a code, a virus code to attack a particular organization. So the whole system is constantly updating itself. Hackers are constantly changing their methods and their techniques in trying to gain access and trying to cause their evil intention. Number two, human error impact. Like I said, 90% of cyber incidents stem from human error. Everything stems from human error. If humans are well equipped with the right ideas, then the level of cyber attacks that will be having will drastically reduce. And then security education importance, like we are trying to make it known to us. It is very, very important that our employees are well educated. They need to understand the risk that is involved with when their account is phished, when an attacker performs social engineering on their system, or there's a data breach and a vital information is being leaked. So they need to know, the side effects, and it is in them knowing, going through a security education platform that we allow them to have understanding of all these things. Then why is it important? Because the culture of awareness, fostering awareness empowers employees to detect and respond to threats proactively. So what are the human error and its impacts? So like I said, human error is the leading cause of breaches, and we have spoken about the different methods that attackers use to ensure that a particular employee click, or a particular person click on the email. So I will just move device. So why do people click? We have discussed on this: psychological triggers, phishing emails and deceptive websites exploit psychological triggers to trick users into clicking. So habits, like we said, employee behavior factors. Some users they are used to clicking. They'll see any email, they click on it. So without not vetting the mail to ensure that it is from the right source. So what are the impact of phishing? What are the impact of phishing? We have four impact of phishing. We have financial loss. Many organizations have lost serious loss of money. Millions of dollars have been lost to phishing. Victims unknowingly giving away their banking credentials. It leads to unauthorized transaction and drain accounts. So and identity theft, personal information like social security numbers, addresses, login credentials can be stolen. So if users are not aware of what to do when a phishing mail comes in, a lot of theft can be performed. And what about the emotional distress? The stress it takes the organization through before they are able to recover the whole systems. The evil has already been done. And the attacker can also do it in such a way that it will also gain access to all their systems and lock everybody out. So to avoid all of these impacts, it is very, very important that our employees develop the right cyber culture. They need to develop the right cyber culture. They need to inculcate in themselves the right habits regarding phishing mails. And this can be gotten when they go through a security education platform like Kaspersky Automated Security and Awareness platform. So we're looking at CASAP, and in this, we'll be looking at what KeyASAP is and all the different features that it entails. So we'll also be going through a demo session. I'll just show us through the different features of KeyASAP, how to create an account with KeyASAP, and other things that we can also enjoy from the platform. So like we said, KeyASAP is the full meaning is Kaspersky Automated Security Awareness Platform. and it has different feature. It's a user management platform, and it can also be integrated with our Active Directory. We can pull in our users we can connect our Active Directory users into the Casa platform and then link and then synchronize it to and ensure that as the training is starting, they're also getting an email directly on their system. So, and we have over 500 plus practical skills to cover all cybersecurity topics. So, and then the library is divided into different levels. We have basic level, we have medium level, and we have advanced level, meaning we have levels for even the basic employee who does not even understand any IT, who doesn't have any IT knowledge at all. We have training for them that will nurture them through the process of security education, and we teach them what they need to know. And also the trainings are flexible. They're flexible. You can adjust the timing in such a way that it will fit into the schedule of the users and of the employees, so that they can be able to go through each training one step at a time. So these are other features of the platform. Detailed reports. We have detailed reports. You are able to see the number of users that have gone through this particular training. You know the number of users that have that the training is, because it measures their level. It will tell you the users who have gotten to a level in which you know that they've tried, and users who are not even doing anything at all. You're going to see the list, you're going to see the reports on the system. I'm going to show us. So, and then we have administrator access. User admin are able to give access to admin to admins, create other admins like them, and also assign trainings to users. We can also customize the lessons to comply with our organization policies and standards. So, and the content that are on the KSR platform they are 25 years experience. So their contents that have been gathered over for over 25 years of research and reading. So they've gone through all these trainings, they've vetted it. So it has been worked on, and the trainings are robust enough to give users what they need to give them the ideas and the knowledge they need to have in ensuring that their organizations are well secured. Okay, so I think so what do we need to do to start? So we create an account, we upload our user, we divide the user into risk profile. For example, we have low risk users, we have medium risk users, and we have high risk users. Those are the default groupings that the KSR platform provides for us. So, but we can have different groupings based on our organization preference, and then we launch a training, and then the platform starts automatically, and the user receives the email in their inbox, and they automatically start, and they click on it, they start the training from their end. So I'm going to, I move it to the live demo session. I'm going to stop sharing and then take us to the KSR platform. Okay, so can we all see my screen? You kindly indicate if you can see my screen. Okay, so this is the KSR platform. This is the KSR platform, and this is an account I created just to ensure that this is a new account, just to ensure that we understand some of the features and so that we will not have an account that is already populated. But this is an account that we can actually familiarize ourselves with. So this is the platform, and you can see that. So we have the user section, we have the training group section, we have the content section, the phishing simulation, and the company settings. So under these company settings are where you can input your company details, you can add your logo, you can add the email and the certificate settings, because as they complete one training, one training, they are giving certificates, and the certificate of completion is sent to their email, and you can also see it directly from the platform. So, and here also you can also get the report of phishing, because there's currently no phishing reports we have now. So, but you can also add your domain, you can add company domain from here. So all this can be done from under the company settings. So let's go to the users. So from users, you can add users, or you can link them directly to your Active Directory. And then from here, from the Active Directory, it's being pulled to the ASAP platform, and your users will come up. But let's just like do a sample adding of users. So I'm going to add myself. The short name, and then my email. So to be able to start the training for a user, they need to belong to a group. So, and I need to determine the kind of group to put in the users. Are they low risk users? Are they high risk users? So to determine the risk level of a user, it depends on the kind of information the user have access to. For example, if a new staff now, you can probably use new staff in low risk, that the new staff can go through the training that have been taught into so to put myself in average risk group. So currently the trainings are not assigned. So I'll click on the user and then play. Okay. Okay, let me go to the training notes. Select the average risk users. So from here now, we have an overview of the trainings this user will be going through. This is week 1. The user will go through trainings on email, password and accounts, websites and the internet, social media and messages, PC security, mobile devices, confidential data for week 1. And then if we move to this, and we'll see the week 2. This is week 2 training, this is week 3 training, this is week 4 trainings, week 5 trainings. So every week there are trainings that are allotted to the users. So we can start the training from here. So this one successful training has already gone through. So the user will receive an email in their mailbox and to start the training. So then let's move to content. So under content open us up to the main course and the express course. So what is main course and express course? Main course takes the user through the different stages of cybersecurity trainings and from the beginning to the end. While express course move the users directly to the training you want them to go through. If you don't want them to go through the basic, you want them to move to the maybe for example, you have a new IT administrator within, and you just want them to go through some specific training. So you can select it, can do that from the express course, and then assign it to the user. Put the user, well, you must have assigned the user to the group, then assign the training to the particular group that the user is in, and then the training for the user. So that is for express course. But for an average staff, they go through the main course and from the beginner to the advanced. So this is the structure of each trainings. So they start with a test, but you can skip it. It can be skipped, and then and then you move to the lesson. From the lesson, after the lesson, there's an email reinforcement that goes to the user, just to ensure that they can be able to remember what was learned in the past. After the email reinforcement, they move to the simulation. So last time I'm going to go through the phishing simulation. So the idea of this simulation is to ensure that users are able to identify phishing mails. So to create a phishing simulation, you have to have a campaign. So the campaign is like what kind of emails will be going out. So I'm going to take us through that lastly so that we understand how the campaign process goes. So do we want a standard script or a 404 page or a custom phishing page? Standard script will show the users. We just show them. They will not be aware. They will not be aware that they've clicked on the phishing link, but from the administrator's end, the admin will know that a particular user has clicked on the phishing link because they will see it from the reporting. So I'll select the standard link, standard scripts, and then move next. Give my campaign a name. Let me call it sample. Select the templates. There are numerous templates here that we can choose from. Let me just select one of these templates. Maybe something like this, and we can add our own templates. Maybe there's a template you have designed regarding this phishing simulation process. You can add it and it puts the template into the system and then send it to your users. So I'll select the participants. Okay, I think because I just received the mail to start the training. So I'll select the participants and then I will click on save. I will continue, and from there, the user will receive the email, and then the reporting section will start giving us updates on the on the results of the phishing simulation process. So if you have any question regarding the demo, for us to go, I have to skip some aspect of the demo so that because of our time. But if you want to learn more, we can just schedule like a POV session. We can schedule like a meeting with us so that we can be able to take you through the different sections of the Instagram platform so that you can fully understand the platform and be able to deploy it for the organization. So let me go back to my slide. Okay, I haven't gone through the live demo session, so we are coming questions and answers. So if you have any questions regarding the demo or regarding some of the things we've spoken about, you can just ask your questions so that we can provide answers to them.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ogunusi Oluwatoyin from Animal Care. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
All right. So for an organization like ours, we are currently running a Kaspersky Nest. And I want to ask, is there any integration of this ASAP, CASAP on the Nest, or is it a separate application? And aside from that, the second question is that are we going to get a particular discount if we are going to opt in into this new package? So these are my two questions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir, for the question. So the KSR platform is separate from the Kaspersky Nest. So there's no integration. Is purchased separately. Purchased separately. So can you repeat the second question so that I can answer you the right way?
Okay. The second question is this. That in our case, we have a user of around 200 plus. And is this license? I mean, the application, is it per user or just a license? How do you, what's the subscription like?
Okay, the license is the license is like a training slot. So the training slot is equal to the license and it's also equals to the user. You understand, sir? So if let's say if you are buying 200 training slots, that means you're also buying 200 licenses for 200 users. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, I got that. So that means if we are going for it, we need to select important user or some users based on our financial strength. Or
Yes,
importance.
so you can
Thank you.
yes. So you can import all the users and then select the ones you want them to go through the training and assign the training to them. So like I showed you during the demo.
All right, thank you very much. It's well noted.
Okay, thank you, sir. Do we have another question? So I will interpret it in such a way that like this. For example, maybe during a work prayer, the employee is going through a particular prayer from the boss, and then an attacker can mimic. This is where I understand an attacker can mimic the boss first name and last name, which are actually painted out the other time. Authority. That's another method hackers use to ensure that employees or a user click on a particular email. So the user is on a prayer, is on hot seat from his boss, and then he sees another email asking him to do a particular thing from the same boss, but not the user just needs to become one, understand that you need to ensure that first name and last name does not equal to the person. So read through the actual username. Read through the actual username, read through the email address, and ensure that the email address is pointing to the right person. And if you're not still sure, you can verify from the right from the IT admin. You can forward the email to them, verify from them, so that they can be able to guide you on what next to do. Okay, I believe that answers the question. If you have any question, you can just scan this QR code and you'll be able to book a consultation with us, and we can discuss further on the security education platform, on the KSR platform itself. So thank you. So I will leave my slide at this particular this place, so that anyone who needs to scan can just scan through and then book a consultation with us. And we can also create like a POV session for you, so that you are able to test through the features of the platform, understand how it works before you commit before you make payment. So the POV is just to allow you test this for some particular days. You have access to all the features of the system, the platform. You're able to test through. We'll guide you through the process. We'll help you to deploy. If you need any support, we are there to support you to ensure that you get enough value for the system. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll be sharing the link to the last webinar, and also we are going to be sharing a replay link to this particular webinar via email after this webinar. So having concluded on everything, we will call it a day here. Thank you so much for attending.